one day after President Trump claimed that inflation was dead in the U.S., new inflation numbers have been released, and according to the latest data, the numbers are at their highest level since February.
The American dream isn't just dying. It's being murdered in broad daylight by inflation, by corporate greed, and a system that has completely abandoned working families. What we're witnessing isn't just an economic downturn. It's the systematic destruction of middle-class life as we know it. Across social media platforms, ordinary Americans are sharing their stories of financial desperation. And the picture they paint is absolutely devastating. These aren't people asking for handouts. These aren't people looking for sympathy. These are hard-working families who are drowning despite doing everything they were told would lead to success. Look, here's someone who captures the raw reality of what life has become for millions of Americans today.
Life is raw-dogging everyone in the ass with no lube. I'm being fucking honest. Okay? My husband's Jeep, his car battery died. So I went and picked up another one. $286. Fine, whatever. Put it on the credit card. Then I got a text message from my utility company. And for our tiny-ass 700 square foot apartment, which we thought was the financially best option because I'm paying for school out of pocket, our utility bill is $466 for our 700 square foot apartment. The fuck?
$286 for a car battery, $466 for utilities in just a 700 square foot apartment. What makes this particularly devastating is that they deliberately chose the smallest, cheapest living situation specifically to be financially responsible while paying for education. The system punishes even the most careful financial planning. Grocery shopping has transformed from a routine errand into a psychological warfare zone where basic human dignity gets stripped away in public. Watch what happens when the economic pressure reaches its breaking point.
So I could cry. It was my very first time getting declined at Aldi, and there was, of course, a long line, and everyone knew that, oh, she doesn't have enough money for her groceries. Nicholas has a lot to say, apparently. So, anyway, I left the house knowing I had over $200. Between the time of going and shopping and swiping my card, I did not have $200, and my $190 order was declined. So I went into my bank account, and of course a bill came out that I wasn't aware of, and it was $50. So I had to put like $40 worth of groceries back, which was really embarrassing, and I wish just someone was behind me just to help the embarrassment to help the rest of my bill. It's never happened to me before, but it was terrible. I had $169 in my account. I had to take out 10 random things, because I'm so embarrassed. Just please take whatever out that's going to get me down the fastest. So we get paid on Wednesday, which is fine, but it's just the fact that, wow, this has never happened before, and I don't want this to happen again.
This represents a new category of American trauma, financial humiliation in public spaces. But this isn't happening in a vacuum. Individual grocery items have reached price points that would have been considered satirical just years ago.
Throughout my whole career, people never invest in themselves. I always see them going and buying cars and houses and fancy watches, and I never see any of the kids, up-and-coming guys, that ever invest back into themselves. So my commitment to myself and the further goal that I had was always to be one of the best. So I built the gym, built the ranch, and kind of just
points that would have been considered satirical just years ago.
That's why I can't shop at Publix anymore. A half gallon of milk, $3.55. That's why I can't shop at Publix anymore. Bacon for $15.99. This is why I can't shop at Publix anymore. Lunch meat, $8.99.
Publix, this is ridiculous. Seriously. What world are we really living in? This is truly, look at this. Look how small this pack is. Seriously? That fits like in my palm. Crazy.
$15.99 for bacon, $8.99 for lunch meat at a mainstream grocery chain. When basic protein costs more per pound than many people earn per hour, we're witnessing the complete breakdown of food accessibility for working families. When you scale this up to larger households, the mathematics become absolutely brutal. Here's a working mother managing 7 people across 3 generations.
Grocery haul as a 37-year-old full-time working mom of 3 boys who also moved her parents in with her. So we have groceries today from 3 different places. We got groceries from Sam's, Walmart, 4 places. Sam's, Walmart, Food Line, and Piggly Wiggly. And I will tell you the totals for each at the end and then a grand total. So we got 2 containers of the 2 baked brownies. 2 of those because they'll be gone so quick. We got 1 big thing of Cinnamon Toast Crunch because we still had some left over from last trip. So we didn't need as much this time. We got a big box of the oatmeal cream pies. We got some tea. We got some cereal bars. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big bags of fries. I got some conditioner, Q-tips, children's Tylenol, some cucumbers, some lettuce. There's that good old Lewis bread from the Piggly Wiggly, some bananas. We got 6 blocks of the Monterey Jack cheese. We got a watermelon. We got 2 big things of mayonnaise because we be going through some mayonnaise. We got some grapes. We got some eggs. 2 things of the allergy medicine. Some deodorant for my dad. Some antacid for my mom. Lip gloss that my mom got. 2 blocks of the mozzarella cheese. 6 blocks of the mild cheddar cheese. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Dr. Peppers. We got these subs for Bryson. He absolutely loves the Italian Hero subs at Walmart. We got 4 of these for him, so this should last him for quite a few days here. We got 1 Mountain Dew because we still have a few of those left, and Brantley is literally the only one that drinks them. We got a box of Fruit Loops. We got 1 bag of the purple Doritos. We got a thing of buttermilk, a big bag of sugar. We got 2 gallons of milk. We got a thing of Nabs. We got the Fruit Loops with marshmallows. We got some Oreos. We got 2 packs of Capri Suns. We got 4 New York strips. And Bryson's already broke into his subs. I told y'all he loves them. We got 2 packs of ribeyes here. We got a thing of drumsticks here. We got 2 packs of pork chops. 32 pizzas. 32 pizzas! We got a tower of pizzas again. For Brayden. I will cry. So we wiped them out. We took all they had. And then we got 10 packs of strawberry Kool-Aid. And we got 3 cases of water, but I'm not picking those up for y'all. So, yeah, that was included in this. Oh, excuse me. We got 4 cases of water. And then we also ordered an 8-count box of deluxe mac and cheese online at Sam's and an 8-count box of Velveeta mac and cheese at Sam's. That's not here yet. It's going to be shipped here. Okay. All right, so I got all of our totals written down. So online at Sam's was $31.26. In-store at Sam's was $81.56. Food Line was $55.23. Walmart, so Walmart, we had 1 total. We did 2 separate orders at Walmart. One was $188.96 and one was $24.15. And then Piggly Wiggly was $95.52. And my mom has a total for me. So all of that together is $476.68 today. So a little bit less than last time. But the crazy thing is that we left a lot of stuff off of the list this time because we didn't run out. So I'm just imagining if we hadn't needed that. there's no telling what we would spend today.
$476 from 4 different stores, and she mentions this was actually less than usual. Notice the strategic shopping across multiple locations and the heavy reliance on processed foods like 32 pizzas. This isn't poor planning. This is survival optimization when feeding 7 people forces you to prioritize calories over nutrition. Even smaller families face psychological breaking points over basic food costs.
I just got home from the food store and I didn't have time to process how much money I spent. So let's break it down. I went to Target and I spent $137. Then I went to ShopRite and spent $551, totaling $688. We are a family of 3, me, my husband, and my almost 2-year-old. All the things that I got, most of it was like, household products, face wash, things like that. Things that were like buy 3 for whatever, like cheaper, blah, blah, blah. I also got other stuff too, fruits, vegetables, meat, bread, eggs, cheese, like stuff like that. Things that like we go through every single day. I come home, I show my husband everything I bought. He's like, whoa, this is very overwhelming. How much money did you spend? I tell him, and he was like, needless to say, he left, went for a bike ride so he can, just take his mind off how much money that I just spent at the food store. It's fucking tough out here, man.
$688 for a 3-person household. The husband's reaction, literally leaving the house to go for a bike ride, reveals how this isn't just financial stress, but relationship-destroying psychological trauma. When providing for your family becomes emotionally unbearable, the social contract is completely broken down. The absurdity extends beyond food to basic household maintenance items.
I need to show you what just cost me $90 at the grocery store because I'm absolutely flabbergasted. This economy is insane. So I got toilet paper, paper towels, Drano because my bathtub is clogged, Tide Pods, shower cleaner, and Cheez-Its because I need a little snack. This cost me $89. $89. And boomers are like, why can't you afford to buy a house? Because this costs $89. I'm convinced I'll never retire.
$89 for 6 basic household items. This perfectly encapsulates the generational wealth transfer happening in real time. What previous generations spent on luxuries now barely covers basic household maintenance. The anger emerging from these experiences represents something deeper than frustration. It's the sound of a social contract being torn apart.